Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft on Mondays. So this week I am starting off a completely new series. I have kind of abandoned what I was playing earlier and am now in creative mode and building a castle. And unfortunately, you can see here that I've already built a drawbridge for the castle, and I had filmed all of that, and then I went and accidentally deleted all the files, so I don't have a video to show you of how I built the drawbridge, but thankfully I hadn't gotten too deep into actually building the castle, so that is what I am going to start showing you right now, is the process that I am going to do to build this castle. This is going to be a very massive project. It's going to be the biggest building I have ever built in Minecraft ever, and the reason I'm doing it in creative mode is just because it is going to be so absolutely ginormous that it would take far too long to gather materials and things like that and produce things like red brick, etc., that I need for the castle in order to build this castle. So I decided I'm just going to do it in creative mode because it's going to take long enough, and this is going to be a multi-week process, obviously, because I'm not going to do more than around 15 minutes or so per video, give or take a minute or two here or there, but it's obviously going to be many hours worth of building, and so these episodes are going to be coming out over several many weeks, and I hope everyone enjoys the process of watching me do this. So here right now I'm kind of figuring out, I know that the main material I want for the castle is going to be red brick, but I want a decorative stone for framing things like doors and windows and putting in some decorative features here and there. And so here I'm just kind of trying to figure out exactly what material I want to use for that. And I just kind of played around with it. Wasn't quite sure exactly what would work. For the drawbridge, I used a dark wood for the bridge itself, for the floor of it, and then I used just kind of stone, as you can see, topped with torches, and then I used sandstone for the decorative here. I may change that out depending on how I ultimately end up building the castle itself, because I do want the and here you can see I'm kind of playing around with that right now, and I think I'm starting to decide that the sandstone looks too sandy as it were, and so I may just replace that with something else on the drawbridge itself. But I decided not to go with that for the castle, and ultimately here you can see I'm choosing the mossy bricks, because the mossy stone bricks specifically, because I thought, well, it's a castle, having mossy bricks, especially since we're really near the ocean, you're going to have more moisture, so you're going to have more moss. It kind of works. So here I am building out the front gate of the castle. This front gate is going to be impenetrable in terms of actually not being able to go in or out of it, and I'm going to have some secret. I'm actually gonna build some secret passages in and out of the castle, and possibly a door or two here and there to get in and out. But this kind of front gate, as it were, is here I am. I paused there for a second because I was trying to think about, okay, so how do I want to do this? How many do I need, etc. And so I kind of worked that out, and now here I'm going, and I'm like, okay, so I know how many I'm going to need. I'm going to do, as you can see, I'm kind of doing I'm kind of alternating, and I'm doing a total of 6 of those, and then I'm going to arch it up together at the top. But that's sort of the beginning of kind of this main gate, archway, etc. So as you can see here, I keep trying to count, like, okay, I have this many now, and so it's a total of height of about 12 altogether. 6 of the ones that stick out. So I've got those, and I'm going to go to the other side, and I think I realized that I placed my red bricks incorrectly on the other side. I need to move them over by one, which is easy enough to do. And you can see I've got a bed down there just so that if I need to kind of skip the nighttime, I can. I've got a lot of torches here, so I will be doing some nighttime building as well. But if there's areas where I don't have torches yet and it gets dark, I might just go ahead and use the bed and skip the nighttime entirely. But here we go. We're gonna continue building up this this archway, or this main gate, as it were. I may or may not also consider building some kind of a ship or something out in the bay, in front of the castle at some point as well. It could be a future project. First, obviously, need to get the castle done, and then if I do decide to do a ship, it'll be that'll be the next project entirely. That'll be like the next series, so to speak. So there's the main part of the gate. Now I need to do the archway at the top. And anytime I'm pausing, it's just because I'm just kind of sitting there thinking about, okay, so how do I want to place the bricks in order to get them to arch properly? And you see the sun is rapidly descending now as well, so I need to try and get this done. So I kind of figured out how I wanted to do this. So, and you can see that I cleared a lot of the land below me. This was a whole hillside with trees that I cleared out. That was part of the footage that I lost. But I have not cleared away nearly enough. There is going to be a lot more clearing that I'm going to have to do because, like I said, this castle's going to be really big. And you will see that over the next few weeks, how far back I'm going to build it, and then how high I'm going to build it. Because the height of this archway, this main gate here, this is perhaps the I don't know exactly how high I'm going to do it, but it's going to be, this is at least only half the height of the castle, if not only a third of the height of the castle. I am planning, like I said, to make this really big castle. And I haven't even decided yet exactly how I'm going to do the interior. Right now, I'm just kind of planning the exterior shell, and then I will kind of play around with the interior in terms of, you know, how many levels I'm going to have inside with staircases and what kinds of rooms I'm going to design, etc. So this this entire project is definitely going to take a very long time. Alright, so here I am putting iron bars. Like I said, this is going to be the main gate, and it's going to be impenetrable. Basically, no one's going to get in or out. You can look through it. You can look into the castle, you can look out of the castle, and obviously it's not going to protect from rain, but, oops. Yeah, I was kind of having some trouble with the, because these are such skinny bricks, so to speak, the iron bars, so it took me a while to kind of get used to placing them, because I really haven't placed iron bars a lot in this game yet. I am still pretty much, you know, I'm not a complete noob at the game anymore, but I'm more noobish than some people. I mean, I've only been playing this for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, maybe 4, maybe 5 or 6 at most. And not consistently, and so you can see how I'm screwing things up. So you're like, you know, any seasoned Minecrafters out there are probably like face palming right now, like, oh, what an idiot! Why is she doing that? Well, tough cookies. That's the best I can do. As I keep going up, I kind of start to hit my stride and start doing things pretty consistently at that point. You can see the moon's up now, but I can see pretty well with the torchlight, so I decided to keep going and not skip nighttime this time around. Oops. Yep, I'm still kind of screwing up here a little bit, but as I keep getting higher, it goes a lot more smoothly. Thank goodness. So here we go. Now I'm starting to hit my stride here. Just gonna go back and forth. It's almost like, I almost feel like I'm weaving weaving something rather than, you know, putting in iron bars, but be that as it may. The final result actually looks pretty cool, I think. Every now and again it just decides to place wrong. Alright, so we're getting higher and higher now. And I'm getting a little faster at my placement. I'm really excited about this project. I think it's going to be a lot more fun for me. One of the most fun parts of The Sims 3 for me has always been building houses. Although I'm still disappointed that in The Sims 3 I still can't build curved stairs, so I can't build the house I want to build. At least not the interior layout that I want. So I've kind of given up on that. Maybe they'll bring that in Sims 4. We'll see. But be that as it may, I like building, and so I decided, you know, I was getting a little bit too bored with the whole mining, farming, running around and fighting monsters and things part of Minecraft. That was getting a bit boring for me, and I thought, well, you know, building something like a big castle could be kind of fun. So that's what I ultimately decided that I was going to do with this game. And I hope everyone enjoys watching this, because I mean, I know I've seen some really impressive structures and things, finished ones, and like the pictures of them, but haven't really watched a lot of people filming building things. I'm sure there are plenty of videos out there. I just haven't gone to watch them, so I did a little back up there. So there's the overall gate, and you can see I kind of missed a couple of iron bars up in the top right there, which I'll go fix real quick. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what texture pack I am using, it's in the description below of the video, but this is the Sphax PureBDCraft. It's my favorite of all the texture packs. I really like how it looks, and so I've just been basically doing all my videos with this texture pack. Alright, so there is the main gate, and now I'm just going to kind of frame out some of the brick around it as well, just to kind of get a feel for what all of this is going to look like together. And then in future episodes you'll see me kind of building out the two sides, you know, from the gate, the two sides coming out from the castle, and then going from there. That's about as far as I've gone so far with the actual building, although you're not going to see everything today just because, you know, I'm not going to put up an hour-long video. Just gonna have to wait till next week to see the how I'm going to start building out the rest of the castle. I've got some ambitious plans, as I've said, and I won't even have the full height of the castle completed for several weeks, because right now I'm just kind of trying to get the shell of the castle designed, just kind of get the whole all the walls and everything all together. And I've got about 3 of the 4 walls kind of laid out now. From what I've played, you'll get to see that in the next week or two. But I don't have the 4th part of it, of the wall, laid out yet. I haven't decided what I want to do in the back of the castle yet, or how far back I want to go. So once I get that laid out, then I can start building up higher. I'm only going to build up as high as the height of this gate right now, and then from there I will decide how much higher I'm going to go, and how many windows I want, and where the window placements are going to be, etc. So that's going to be the main thing right now, is just kind of getting that shell and kind of getting that layout done. And then after that I can start planning things like entranceways, secret passages if I decide to build anything like that, dungeons if I decide to do, you know, go that route, what the rooms are going to be, decorating them, etc. So there is definitely a lot of work to be done, but there we go. I've got the main gate with part of the brick wall around it placed now, and there we go. We can kind of see what that looks like. And I think that's starting to look pretty good. I mean, it's a massive, massive gate. And here I'm going to put some torches up on the walls here just to kind of add a little bit more light. But you can see how massive just the gate alone is. So you can just kind of have an idea that the rest of the castle is going to have to be enormous. Otherwise this gate's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So yes, so that's where we're at right now, is just that gate. I'm pretty pleased with how this is starting to turn out. It's starting to look castle-y. I mean, it's just a flat wall right now with a gate in it, but I like the drawbridge and how that turned out. Although, like I said, I think I'm probably going to change out the stone that I used. I might actually just do brick and mossy stone, just like the castle. But for now, it is what it is, and I think it's looking pretty good. So this is pretty much as far as I'm going with this episode this week. So join me next week for the continuation of the building of this castle. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.